Hi, what I want to do is take you around where I live, which is Bermondsey, Rotherhithe, just along by the Thames. I'm going to point out all the places that we use in TV series, films and even pop videos. Some people could be interested in that. Let me know if you are. Thank you. Alright, standing here in Rotherhithe, just by Thames. See? And it's just here in 1988 where a fish called Wanda was filmed with Jamie Lee Curtis and Kevin Kline. We're standing here talking about apes don't know philosophy, and also here was the last episode of Dempsey and Makepeace, the British crime cop series in the mid-80s. It was filmed just along here, around the corner there. This is it here, where Fish Called Wanda, where they come up here, Jamie Lee Curtis and Kevin Kline, they went into there. And in Dempsey and Makepeace, last episode, it's just by here, by the graveyard here, is where Glennis Barber, who played Makepeace, and Michael Brandon, Dempsey, they stood here chatting. And then it went on to another scene. Let's go somewhere else. The white and blue building over there, where you got the police boat, is the water police. That there was in the background when an episode of Only Fools and Horses entitled Ashes to Ashes was filmed, where Del and Rodney were in the river trying to get rid of the ashes. It was filmed roughly just in the middle there, just past that city cruise boat in Bermondsey. Next location. Here we have previously the Old Justice pub. It was used for a lot of TV and movie things. In 1982, you can see up here, it was used for Paul McCartney's Give My Regards to Broad Street movie, and also just around the corner here, it was used for the pilot episode of The Sweeney, which was called Regan. The car come up here, pulled up here, and Regan and Carter went in the pub there to solve a crime from a guy who got murdered in a warehouse which was used to stand there until it's been demolished. Also in Ashes to Ashes, the TV show, which is set about a cop going back in time. At one point Gene Hunt stood down there, and in the background was this pub. And also in an episode of The Professionals from the 80s and 70s, it was in the background then when Cowley, played by Gordon Jackson, was in a car. Right, this is Chambers Street, SC16. See it down here. This was used for three things. Madness's video for Driving in My Car. They came along here and they picked up the Fun Boy 3. That was one. And also, roughly round about here was an old garage which was used in the film The Bank Job, starring Jason Statham. That's where they had his garage, yeah, and they came out, yeah, and there's been a big warehouse here called Chambers Wharf. And also, up here, where the Chambers Wharf used to be, was used in an episode of The Professionals back in 1980 called Foxhole on the Roof. There was a guy who made like a little bunker type thing on top of a warehouse, which was up there somewhere, and he was shooting at a school, which is now demolished down there. But this is it now. It's changed a hell of a lot. Actually did look better than it used to be honest with you. Right, the building here, if you remember the film A Fish Called Wanda, where John Cleese was being held outside the building by Kevin Kline, was up here. So there by the Thames. There we are, this is Lafone Street. Nothing really special, but it was used in the film Run Fat Boy Run, which was directed by David Schwimmer from Friends and starred Simon Pegg. And a little scene that was filmed down here, went up to here. There was a scene in the TV series Lost, which featured the actor Alan Dow, was filmed just here. on the Thames Bank. It's by Tower Bridge. Yeah. And also this here, little walk bridge here, if anyone's interested. A while back, EastEnders done an episode with a riverboat crash. This is where they boarded the boat to take them out to the Thames. Right, that building over there is St Catherine's Dock. Well, it's behind there. That is a set for many, many TV series. Wanda and the Sweeney was made over there, plus a hell of a lot of other films. And of course, Tower Bridge, which is again countless, endless things. A good one was from John Wayne film Brannigan in 1975, where John Wayne, well, it wasn't John Wayne, it was his stuntman, jumped the bridge and crashed the car up there. And just down here, by the wall where those two guys are, once I saw Gwyneth Paltrow there posing for a photo shoot. Very interesting stuff around in Bermondsey. That building, just I don't know if you can see it there, the middle one, white one sticking out. That's in the opening scene of the TV show The Professionals. When they're walking along, and that is behind them in the background, just by the Tower of London. Okay, this is Old Jamaica Road in Bermondsey. See here, down to there, down to there. This was used in several things here, like the pharmacy on the corner used to be a pub called the Rising Sun, which was used in a film called ID, starring Reece Dinsdale. It's about coppers going undercover into football gangs, and at the end of it they marched down that road there. Also here, there used to be some shops along here. It was used for the British drama series London's Burning, about firemen. They could use it along here. And also over here, some grass, which was used in an episode of EastEnders. And over there, it's where Martin Kemp's character Steve Owen was burned, basically to death in a car, chased by Phil Mitchell, and that took place there. This here is Freen Street in Bermondsey. St James's Church in the background there. British rock and roll star Tommy Steele originally lived here. I mean, now it's just absolutely disgusting with all the scaffolding and building blocks everywhere, but about a quarter of the way down he lived during his rock and roll days. But now it just looks terrible. It's right here, sort of an hospital, St Olave's Hospital here. It's not much of it left standing now, but as you can see, Mr Michael Caine was born here back in 1933. He lived here in Rotherhithe. When he was actually born at the Maurice Micklewright and not Michael Caine, obviously. Yeah, let's go somewhere else. It's right here, sort of an hospital, St Olave's Hospital here. It's not much of it left standing now, but as you can see, Mr Michael Caine was born here back in 1933. He lived here in Rotherhithe. When he was actually born at the Maurice Micklewright and not Michael Caine, obviously. Yeah, let's go somewhere else. This here is the Borough Market, and this is the Old Globe pub. This is where in the film Bridget Jones' Diary, Baby and Edge of Region, this is where she lived, in the door just round the corner there, and she lived up there. I don't know who exactly does live up there now, I don't know. And here we are at Bridget's door. This here is Park Street, SE1, down by the Borough, and here is where Guy Ritchie filmed Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. The green building, Paul Smith, is where the cab office was, and this one next door to it was the hideout. The hideout with Jason Statham stayed with all the others and had a shootout.